very drunk, dishevelled man approaches us. And I didn't really hear what he said. What I heard was, "Hey, mate, you pretty lucky, gorgeous girl. How you fucking yell?"
G'day mates, I'm Mel Gedroych. This is the podcast where we get celebrities on to plan their perfect send-off. Music, flowers, coffin, the lot. It's a bit like fantasy football, but for funerals. Who are ya? Who are ya? Welcome to...
There's a wake, there's a wake.
And who's that wandering the Elysian hills of the afterlife? Well, it's only a cheerful bloody Aussie who's come to toss shrimp onto the celestial Barbie. Oh yes, he's sprinted through the last leg of life and has now crossed into the great beyond. It is the utterly delightful
Adam Hills, Adam Hills.
That's so lovely, but I'm going to be really honest. With you, with the wings behind you and this whole setting, and you're saying this is one we've wanted for quite some time, it sounds like you're in the afterlife. It sounds like I have died. I know that's the point of this, but it's like you're going, oh, we've wanted this guy dead for a while.
Also, I suddenly realised as I was saying that, it sounded really rude. This is one we've wanted. Like a sort of commodity. Adam Hills, I'm very, very sorry. That was not a good intro.
Oh, I know
on my
how
part.
the industry works.
This is one we wanted for ages.
Do you know what? This is one of the few I say yes to these days. How's that?
We're so delighted to have you here.
It really feels like you're welcoming me to heaven.
Yeah.
Has everybody else said that? Has anybody else made that? It's the wings. We're so delighted to have you here. It feels like, you feel like a much better looking female version of Ted Danson in The Good Place. Saying, welcome, you've made it. I feel like I have got to the afterlife. This is quite confronting.
And a slightly too smiley as well. A little bit too smiley, a little bit sinister. Do you know what I mean? Shark's eyes, big smile.
I mean, good sign that I'm saying this particular podcast feels like heaven. There have been a few that have felt like hell.
Oh, man. Listen, talking of which, but this comes much later on. You don't even have to think about that. We will be determining where you actually end up for all eternity.
Okay.
And if you want to find out, all you have to do is subscribe to our little barnacle podcast, 6 Feet Under. I've told you about it many times. All you have to do is go to where you subscribe to your podcast, or indeed Apple Podcasts specifically, or go to wherethere'sawillthere'sawake.com. Simple as that. Right, Adam Hills.
Yes.
The housekeeping is done. You're here.
Sorry. Even
that
sounds
sounded
like
weird.
a euphemism for your life's over, you've made it to heaven. I feel like if I do ever make it to heaven, whoever's at the Pearly Gates will say, the housekeeping's done.
The housekeeping's done.
Feels like code for you've achieved your mission on Earth.
So why should you, Adam Hills, be let through the Pearly Gates?
Here's a question I'd love to know about the Pearly Gates. Like, is it just one bad mark that keeps you out?
I don't think so. Oh, we've had some real squeak-throughs.
Right, is
Pearly
it kind of a balance of good or bad, hopefully?
6 and 7.
Did I just do 6? I did just do 6, 7.
Is that still a thing now, 6, 7?
I think the fact that I did it has kept me out of heaven. I think I was in until that point and they went, no, you just did a meme. Off you go.
So you've got kids of that age who would know all about 6, 7.
Yeah.
What is it? What the heck is it?
Oh, do you really want to know?
Oh, no. Is it...
I'll happily tell you because I know this. I know this. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's not a thing.
I thought you were going to say that.
It's one of those dumb brain rot things that, look, it may have started from a basketballer sinking a three-pointer and then going, I'm 6'7", about his height.
Oh.
And then it may have then morphed into someone quoting that in a rap lyric, which then may have morphed into like an online video of a kid trying to do it and just being really dorky about it.
Okay.
And then but it's in a way, especially with the internet and social media now, that things just become things.
Yeah. And you don't even know why they're things.
No, don't get me started on skibidi toilet.
Ooh,
Right.
Oh.
And it doesn't matter that there's no reason for it becoming a thing.
Okay.
And the whole point of it is that people of our age try and work out why it's a thing.
Yeah.
And the more we do, the more they go, it's not a thing.
Yeah. And the more they think we're a bit, I mean, I talk about myself.
Yeah.
They just think we're a bit That's a bit lame. Is it lame to discuss it? Probably is now.
I spent a lot of last year sending my daughter headlines from The Guardian and that were trying to explain what 6-7 was.
Oh, really?
to go, oh my God, it's made it to the press.
I did a Christmas show. Time of recording is March, 3 months ago. And I have to say, the biggest ruddy laugh I got in that show was when I did a little gag about that.
But who
went down such a treat.
was it adults that laughed?
It was an opera. It was odd. It was an odd one. So I guess it probably was.
So it's taken that long for it to reach opera fans.
Yes.
So anyway, Pearly Gates, I'm so sorry.
No.
I like to think I was trying to do that to balance
So-
out on balance.
Yes.
I'd like to think they go, well, you've done a certain amount of good things and a certain amount of awful things, and these outweigh that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the
fine.
day, I'd probably pull the disability card as well.
You're straight through. You're straight bloody through. Do you like cooking, Adam?
I do. Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know the best cook I know living is an Australian pal of mine, and his wife's a chef.
Right.
And that sounds really bad. She's also obviously a brilliant cook. She does it for a living. But he is off the ruddy scale. They live in Melbourne.
Do they barbecue? Does he barbecue?
Oh my God. He just does everything.
I'm so in awe of people that can do that. I can't do that. I love cooking for myself. Like one of the things my wife is great at doing is throwing like a luncheon for people and just filling the whole table with various foods and
Can I just thank you for luncheon as well? That is a word I want to hear more. I love the word luncheon. It's so good. She throws a luncheon for people. I love the sound of your missus.
Isn't it so interesting though that the word luncheon sounds classy and fabulous?
Yes.
Luncheon meat.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Is luncheon meat the one in the can?
Look, I kind of feel like it is.
It is. And there's a slight jelly coating. Or is it the one which is quite big with the sort of patches of pale?
I think luncheon meat is an overarching term for I guess sliced ham, sliced salami, all of that. But just luncheon meat doesn't sound as classy as luncheon.
Now, Adam, this is usually the moment on the podcast where we find out exactly what you were nibbling on before you kick the bucket. But we're going to shake things up. Oh yeah, baby. Big love to our lovely pals at Tender Stem who are sponsoring this episode. Thank you. Since Tender Stem broccoli is basically the most perfect side to your roast dinner, we're dying to hear all about
The last roast.
Right, the last roast. Are Australians as obsessed with the Sunday roast as we are in England?
I have vague memories of going to my grandparents' house when I was maybe 5. So what are we talking about? Mid-70s.
Yeah.
For a roast lunch.
Yeah.
But like I said, eventually, and Christmas we used to do a roast.
Did you?
And now we're like, it's summer.
Yes.
It's 30 degrees. Why are we having a roast?
Yeah.
Now it's more like seafood, prawn cocktails, maybe lobster, salmon. It's a hot day. Have cold foods, salads. It's lovely.
So good.
But I do like, and that one thing I love about being in England is having a roast.
I've booked one for this Sunday, and I'm already getting excited. Today, time of recording, is Monday. So it's almost a week and I'm already, this is awful, Adam, and I think it's advancing age, I'm already planning, I'm just already seeing it and planning it.
I used to have regular roast lunches in Crouch End in London.
Nice.
With Mark Watson,
Oh.
Ross Noble.
Oh, brilliant.
And Tim Minchin.
Oh.
And our families, and we'd all gather together in Crouch End and have a big roast together.
What fun, Adam.
Lovely, yeah.
So if you were talking about your last roast, as you are, what's it going to involve? Talk me through the platter.
Oh my god! I mean, it's your classic roast. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But here's the question. Okay, this is your last roast.
This is your last roast.
So
yeah.
is it pork?
Yeah.
Do you go beef? Do you go lamb? Like for the last one?
Or is it carvery style and you go for a bit of everything? You're allowed whatever you want.
Oh, it's carvery style.
Carvery
It's
style.
carvery style.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I'm going, but a lot of pork as well. Because
Pork.
pork with applesauce as well. Oh, I love a bit of sweet
Same.
I was about to say I love a bit of sweet with my meat, but and I'm glad I did say it, to be honest. I'm a big fan of a ham and pineapple pizza. I don't care what anyone says.
You and me both, Adam.
Really?
You
I'm
and
so
me.
happy to hear that.
There is no shame in that. People get sort of angry when you say you like a Hawaiian.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I've noticed that.
They get really pissed off. I love it. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Now, are we going Yorkshire puds,
Yep.
full roasties, tender stem broccoli? Obviously, that's going to be featuring heavily. What else? What
Potato,
else?
like when they roast the potatoes, but like in duck fat. Do you know what's having a comeback at the moment that I love? Is Brussels sprouts.
I love a sprout.
But a fancy Brussels sprout, like a grilled,
Oh, hang on. A
Cut in-
charred
Brussels
sprout. Okay.
like with loads of butter, grilled in loads of butter. It's a thing. It's becoming a
Nice.
thing. Yeah.
A sort of a bit of leek is nice in there as well, with a Brussels sprout and a lardon.
Genuinely, I do the tender stem broccoli.
Do you?
And I purloined. Is that the right word? I think it is. There was a recipe I saw where you wrap asparagus stalks in
Parma ham?
prosciutto. Yeah, or Parma ham. Yeah. I do that with tender stem broccoli.
With tender stem, that's a great idea.
And also a bit of lemon juice, or just I'm genuinely a fan of the tender stem broccoli
Same.
with a bit of lemon juice on it while you're frying it.
Oh, so you fry the whole thing, do you? Put the tender stem, surround it with the prosciutto, and then fry it.
Yeah.
Pre-cooked tender stem or just go in raw?
You can do both. I find it's best to maybe just tender it up a little bit,
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
steam it a little bit, then
Lovely.
wrap it in the
Beautiful.
or bacon, even just wrap it in bacon, just go all the way.
So good.
But prosciutto's better.
Now we're talking.
I'm loving this roast.
It's really, really good.
And do you know I'd throw in at the end, even though it's not technically roasty food, tiramisu. Love a tiramisu. If I see it on a menu,
Yeah.
I will order it and I'll compare it to every other tiramisu I've ever had.
I love it.
The myth.
How did you go, Adam? Can we ask?
How did I go? Well, I knew it was coming, so I got to say my goodbyes.
Oh, that's nice.
For me, that's a good death.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yeah.
in a weird way, I sometimes think, at least cancer is polite.
Yeah.
At least it gives you a chance. My dad had cancer.
Yeah.
At least it gives you a chance to say goodbye. It's not like, dying in your sleep sounds really, really peaceful,
Yeah.
but it's a shock to everybody else.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
They don't
isn't
get to
it?
say goodbye to you. You don't get to say goodbye to
Yeah.
them. I once had a friend who was a guy that I used to see at the Edinburgh Fringe quite often. He was a producer, comedy producer, and he had, I think it was motor neurone disease, and he knew it was getting worse. And every year, a friend and I would catch up with him, and it was getting a little bit worse. And he said, "Look," he said, "when it all gets too much," he said, "my dream is to go off to one of those Swiss clinics, have them make me my favourite cocktail with whatever they need to put in it."
Yeah.
And he said, "I want to look out at the mountains, drink my cocktail." And he said, "And I hope my final words are, 'Oh, that was lovely. Can I have another?'"
Wow.
And then one
Wow.
year we just stopped hearing from him. And as far as I know, that may have been the way he went.
Wowzers.
So for me, it was peacefully with a lovely view of a valley in Australia. I'd got to say goodbye to everybody and then just drifted off to sleep.
Do you have, in the daytimes, I do often just have a little think about my bed. Do you do that? And I just picture it there. I know what it looks like. I made it this morning. I know how I folded the coverlet over. Is that the right word? Coverlet?
Interesting. I always make sure my bed is made before I leave for the day
Same.
because I want to come back to.
I cannot
Yep.
leave the house without making my bed.
Right,
I can't. I can't understand my kids just strewn. I hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Because I know when I come back, I want to come
Yeah.
back into that room with that. I mean, the rest of the room can be a
bomb site.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But there are definitely days. Even when making the last leg, sometimes it's stressful. It's
Yeah.
on a Friday we go to work Wednesday, Thursday to write the show, but on a Friday we're in the studio from midday till midnight.
Yeah.
So you leave at 11 in the morning and you think,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get back here until 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And there are moments where I think, yeah, but when I come back, I get to go to bed. Oh, I get to curl up and sleep.
Oh, it's
Imagine
so
doing
good.
that.
It's
And
so good.
That's how you die.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, and I get to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The eternal kip idea. That is for me is fine actually.
The big sleep. Yeah.
Big bloody sleep.
Yeah. So can I just get this straight? I've had a roast dinner with pork and crackling.
Yeah.
And all of the trimmings we've
All
gone
the trimmings.
through. Tiramisu, and then just lay down and
A delicious sleep.
had a delicious sleep. Okay, so far I'm loving all of this.
Sounds like my perfect Sunday, actually. So good, Adam. So good. Now, a little bit of admin.
This is an email from Nikki in Leamington Spa.
Great.
Saying, Dear Mel and guest, I'm actually really excited to tune in and find out which celeb reads out my email.
Hey, it's Adam
Hey!
Mills!
Oh, I hope you're still excited. Anyway, I was walking down the road on a really gorgeous summer's evening and I happened to pass these two lads. As I'm about to walk past them, one of them goes something like, it was so beautiful. All I caught was so beautiful. So I turn, give a massive grin and say, oh, thank you. Then one of them shouts, we weren't talking about you, love. I'm still cringing like mad. Absolute state, Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki.
Oh, Nikki.
I can almost go on worse than that.
Go on, Adam.
Adelaide many, many years ago, walking through the streets of Adelaide after, late night, arm around my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Very drunk, dishevelled man approaches us. And I didn't really hear what he said. What I heard was, hey, mate, you're pretty lucky to have a gorgeous girl. How you fucking yell? Now, I found out afterwards what he said was, mate, you're pretty lucky to have a gorgeous girl like that on your shoulder.
Right.
But I didn't hear that. I just said, mate, you're pretty fucking lucky to have a good head on your shoulder. And so she turned to me and went, did you hear what that guy just said? And I went, oh, don't pay any attention to him. He's pissed. Because I thought he was abusing us. And she was like, he said you're pretty lucky to have a gorgeous girl like that on your shoulder. And I was like, oh my God, did he?
I'm just now imagining her like a parrot on your shoulder. Is that, would you say on your shoulder rather than on your arm?
No, it's a good point.
On your shoulder?
On your shoulder?
Yeah, I'm just seeing her just
I guess I
perched.
had my arm around her.
Yeah, on your shoulder. So, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I find scaffolders are a lot more silent these days when I'm around. They used to be quite vocal, and I used to enjoy a bit of kind of, slinging stuff back their way.
Right. You're
know
not
what I
the
mean?
first person I've heard say that.
Are they a bit more? I think they're a bit less vocal.
I think they're less vocal. I think there's a certain generation of women that miss them being vocal.
Yes, because I like the banteroonies. I liked a bit of, little bit of polishing up your heckling technique. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quite good fun.
I was talking to another mum recently, and she was saying that because we're talking about having teenage daughters and the way they dress.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh my God, when I'm out with them, I just notice the way men look at them."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I've never known. I haven't."
Yeah.
And she went, "Oh my God,
Plug in.
watch
It's
next time."
interesting.
And
Yeah.
she said the worst thing for me is there's a part of me going, "Get your eyes off my daughter," and there's another part of me going, "What about me? What about me?" And I was like, "Oh right, never thought of that."
Yeah.
And I mean, I probably shouldn't have then followed up by saying, I'm only going to perv on mums from now on. Just for self-esteem reasons. I mean...
No, but you'd think as a sort of, as a lady of a certain age, can't bear that expression, but anyway, I just said it, on the tube or wherever else you are, you don't have to be in a place where the tube is, that you might still get a bit of attention from somebody just that little bit older.
Are scaffolders woke? Surely not.
I
can't imagine
It's a really good question, Adam. Let's do some research. We'll get back to that. Listeners, I don't know if I've said this before, but if you want to get your mail read out on the podcast by one of our brilliant guests, like the amazing Adam Hills. The email address is mel@deathpodcast.co.uk. We do go through all your correspondence over on 6 Feet Under. So make sure that you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or head to wherethere'swillthere'sawake.com for all the juicy details.
This episode is sponsored by Tender Stem Broccoli.
She's good. Right, Goddess Charlie, gather round yourself. Easter is nearly here, the first bank holiday of the year. Spring, yes, hope, renewal, redemption. And in our case, obviously, more death.
Listen, one can't fully celebrate a resurrection without also paying respects to the celebrity undead.
Exactly, Charlie. And speaking of resurrection, stay with me, I've got the perfect tip for bringing back your Easter roast from the dead.
Well, hallelujah, Mel. I've had the misfortune of experiencing a roast or two that looks like it's passed over to the other side, if you know what I mean.
Flatlined? Yeah, gone cold, lost to time. But fear not, Tender Stem Broccoli is here to put some spring into your luncheon.
Amen. I love me some tender stem. Roast it, boil it, steam it, air fry it. It's ready in literal minutes.
Heck yeah. Listen, it's the perfect way to upgrade your table, impress the family and pretend that you've got your life together.
Great, because my family can't question my life choices if they're too busy admiring my bougie broccoli.
Good. Add a packet of Tender Stem Broccoli to your shopping basket this Easter. It's broccoli, but better. Now, I've got a feeling this is going to be quite fun.
Okay.
The funeral.
Are you going to put the fun into funeral, Adam?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be a party.
Yeah.
It's
great.
absolutely going to be a party.
Great.
Even, what am I? I'm 55 right now.
Yeah.
If I die tomorrow, I've had a good life.
Yeah.
Like I've packed a lot in.
Yeah, actually, I always say that to my kids. I always say that to my kids. If it's my time to go, nowish, it's been a great life.
Yep. I mean, I'd be gutted that I'd miss their lives,
I know.
my kids' lives.
Yeah.
But I've had fun.
Yeah.
I used to work with a guy in radio, a guy called John Vincent in Adelaide, and every Friday he used to play a Glenn Fry song called Party Town.
Great.
It was like, it was like,
He's not Heaven 17, is he?
No, he was Eagles.
Oh, Eagles,
Yeah.
Glenn Fry, right, okay.
And he'd put sound effects over the top of it. But the song is, and Liz like, I got sick of my job, sick of my wife, sick of my children, and sick of my life. Packed up the car and I got some gas. Told everybody they could kiss my ass. I'm going to Party Town. Yeah, that's where they party down. Like it was that was his Friday thing.
So good.
When he died and we went to the funeral, as we walked in, the funeral parlour was playing Honky Tonk Woman by Rolling Stones.
Very good.
And we all got up and gave our speeches. And as the coffin was taken from the room, Party Town.
Oh, that's
like,
really
yes,
good.
That's what I want. I want people
Yeah.
laughing and happy.
I worked with an amazing woman, this was back in the naughty 90s, who'd been an Eagles groupie.
Wow.
Deb, she was brilliant.
Wow.
Dry as a bone.
Yeah.
Really sort of, I mean, she'd be great with scaffolders.
I'm guessing she wasn't dry as a bone when she was their groupie.
No, sorry. She had a lot of rings. And yes, I can't remember who was her sort of particular Eagle.
Right.
Whether it was Glenn or one of the others.
Right.
Never forgotten her. She actually used to take her jewellery off on a Friday night. This was at Jongleurs Comedy Club. I worked behind the bar.
Yeah.
She'd take the jewellery off just in case she had to go in and, have a bit of fisticuffs.
Wow.
With whatever
Yes.
bunch of estate agents were in that night.
Amazing.
She was incredible. Hard as nails, but a real twinkle. I often wonder what happened to her.
And even when it comes to like coffins, I don't want to be in a coffin. Like, it's so expensive and
So
such
expensive.
a waste of a tree.
Yeah.
You've saved, if you bury me at the foot of a tree, that's 2 trees saved.
Yeah,
The
I like
tree
that
you've just planted and the one you haven't had to make into a
Yeah.
coffin. When my grandfather died, which was a few years back, they came up with an idea. It was almost like a cardboard coffin.
Yeah.
And then everyone had pens and they came up
And you can
just,
write little messages.
Yeah,
It's sweet,
it was
isn't
lovely.
it? It's really nice.
I actually wrote on because he used to when my first daughter was born. I don't know why he would when he was holding her, he'd smack her on the bum and say "bottoms up." And so I wrote it on the bottom of his coffin.
Oh, that's really
I thought it was really appropriate.
Bottoms up. And it's biodegradable.
It is biodegradable.
Yeah.
Put me in one of those at the base of a
Yeah.
tree.
Now, I can't believe it. Adam, it's almost time to shut the lid on this pod.
Mhm.
It's been so bloody delightful having you on.
Do you use?
Honestly,
It's been
gorgeous.
Do you know what? For me, what it's been like as well is I think we all fear our own death
Yes.
and the way
Yeah.
you're going to die.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to know that everything's going to be okay, that it's going to be an okay death.
Yeah.
I genuinely once had a dream in which I died.
Did you?
I was at the Edinburgh Fringe and I was walking with my wife and my daughter. There's only one daughter in this dream. We'd only had one at the time. And weirdly, it was like terrorists. Terrorists came around a corner and forced everyone to the ground, and there was a gun to my head, and I knew I was about to die in this dream.
In old Reiki,
I know.
That doesn't work for me.
But there was a period where
Blimey.
I was up there with my wife and my daughter, who was about the age she was in the dream, and every time I went around a corner, I was like, "Is this it? Was it a premonition?" But I remember having a feeling in that dream, really strong feeling of, I'm going to die in love. I'm going to die with love. I've got an amazing daughter. I've married an amazing wife, and I'm going to die full of love and feeling loved. It was such a weird thing, and I remember waking up thinking, "Oh, I think everything's going to be okay."
Oh, I like that.
And maybe it wasn't a premonition. Maybe it was just, maybe the point of that dream was, like, that's an awful way to die. That's a pretty horrible way to die.
Yeah.
But if you can still die and feel that you're dying with love, like, another thing probably that feeds into all of this that I haven't mentioned to you is that I, many years ago, learned how to do Reiki, which is kind of, hands-on healing is one word for it. I don't like the word healing.
Yeah.
It's almost like more meditation.
Is it
It's like,
head? It's not the head stuff. No.
no, it's hands on various chakra points on the body. It's a transfer of energy.
Bring it.
Yeah, I love it.
Bring
It's
it.
so
Bring all of
peaceful.
it.
And
Bring everything. Is it on the feet?
It can be. It can be wherever it needs to be, to be honest.
Nice. I need to sort my feet out.
Oh, okay.
That's another story.
Okay.
At the time of recording, it's March, always the worst time for feet.
Oh, okay. I've got a few spares if you need.
Because of the bloody, just the winter.
Oh.
The winter. But it's like the whole personal hygiene thing, isn't it? March is not good for any of that.
Is it not?
The hairy legs, the tarantulas, all of that stuff. That's all I'm
okay.
saying.
All
Yeah.
of the stuff.
All that stuff needs a look at.
Okay.
But carry on.
But I remember, I remember hearing a lesson of a Buddhist monk that was about to be shot, that was about to be killed, and the Buddhist monk leaving his body seconds before the bullet entered the body.
Wow.
And on first glance, the thought was actually that's quite a protective thing, protecting yourself, leaving your body before you actually die. Is really,
Okay.
but also, I remember our Reiki teacher saying, but also that's a selfless act from the Buddhist monk, because if he's already left his body, then the person shooting him isn't actually killing him. So it's actually for letting the other person off the hook as well. What a selfless act that is.
That's kind of cool, man.
I mean, to think that you would have that many levels of your own death when someone's about to shoot you.
Yeah.
But that all goes back to maybe that fed into that dream I had of just thinking, I mean, no matter how I die, like if I died tomorrow in the worst possible way, I would still die. My last thoughts would be, I'm so lucky to have been loved by the people around me and to have loved the people around me. So,
can you come back every week, please, Adam? This is so lovely.
So, but this has also made it really lovely because, I mean, we've talked it out. We've now talked about my death, my funeral,
It's
the
all
wake.
it's all okay, isn't it?
Like, what a great to know that the ending of whatever the book is going to be
It's
happy.
all right. Yeah, no, I'm with you. We've got one last thing to do, Adam.
Spin, 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 spin for your sins.
You might be wondering, where am I going to end up?
Oh, yeah.
And you might have thought it's to do with, what I've done on Earth, all that kind of stuff that we've discussed. No, it's a simple act of spinning this. I'm going to say it's a medium cost prop. It wasn't cheap. If you wouldn't mind, you're not allowed to have a little
I'm not allowed to have a look at what I'm
No,
spinning. Okay,
that's the
I
jeopardy.
see.
That's
Got
the
it.
bloody
Got it.
jeopardy.
Okay. Yep.
So if you wouldn't mind spinning it, please, Adam, that would be amazing. And I'd like to say thank you very, very much for coming. Oh, thank you so much for coming onto the... Oh, so close, Adam. So
I'll go
close.
wherever I have to go.
So close.
I'll go wherever I go.
Okay, Deathlings, to find out where Adam Hills will be resting for all eternity, head to our bonus 6 Feet Under episode where my good self, Adam, Goddess Naya, will be getting stuck into all your brilliant correspondence. So do make sure that you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or head to wherethere'sawillthere'sawake.com to get in on toute l'action. You're listening to Where There's a Will, There's a Wake with Mel Gedroych. The senior producer's Charlie Morrell, and the producer is Naya Dio, otherwise known as the Goddesses. The assistant producer's Rani Prescott. The engineer is Matthias Torres. The production coordinator's Eric Ryan. Music by the Rathbones. And the executive producer is Ollie Wilson.